Hi, thank you for tuning in. Every now and then I get a question from a few of our prospective clients asking why we don't sell smaller plots of land than the half acres and the 1 acres that we make available in Nanyuki. I'm going to be addressing that in this episode. You're watching Own Land in Kenya. I'm Solomon Wangwe.
That's good.
So the main reason we offer half acres and 1 acres in Nanyuki really has to do with the legal restrictions as far as land fragmentation is concerned in Laikipia County, which is generally true for all counties in the country. And this started in the year 2014 when we made application to subdivide one of our parcels of land into half acres, and we were promptly informed that we couldn't do that anymore. We couldn't fragment land to anything smaller than 1 acre because they're requiring that you change use from freehold status, which is what all the land in this part of the country is referenced as, to leasehold. So that means you have to change its user from agricultural to either residential or commercial. Now, there are a very specific set of things that one must fulfill or do in order to successfully get permissions to change user from agricultural to residential or commercial. And those are very costly because they involve the provision of utilities such as roads, drainage, sewer systems, power, water, and in some cases communal space. And these can be very costly. Traditionally, these were done by the national government. It's why we pay annual taxes to our national government. But this rarely happens today for whatever reason. And so for that reason, we restricted our subdivisions to 1 acres since 2014 because that allowed our land to remain as freehold, which is important when you're making early investments in places that are still developing and waiting for valuations to go up over time. The last thing you want to do is pay annual taxes to the county and national governments while you wait. And that's the main reason we're offering 1 acres at the moment. We only have 13 of those left. We have plenty of other half-acre properties within the same area that we subdivided prior to 2014, and those will be making available at some point in the near future. But beyond that, I honestly, if you'll allow me to be blunt, I think it's ludicrous for anyone in their right minds to pay for a parcel of land, say 1/4 of an acre or 1/8 of an acre. That's 50 by 100 as we typically market in our industry in Kenya. I mean, look around, for goodness sake. I can see the Aberdare ranges from here. It's 80 kilometers away. There's nothing between here and there. What on earth are you going to do with 1/8 of an acre in a place like this? Most especially if it's offered to you as agricultural land, strictly speaking, is illegal. You cannot have agriculturally zoned land at those sizes unless you've made certain provisions for infrastructure to support the rezone and the density that is brought about by that size. So these are the main reasons. Firstly, because we like to follow the due process and be obedient to the law. Secondly, we like to give good value to you as our customers because we want to sleep good at night and make sure that we set you up for healthy gains in the future that do not hamper on your value appreciation. And beyond that, it's just the moral thing to do. If you have any questions about that, please feel free to give us a call. You can send us an email. Check out our website, www.goshenacquisitions.com, or you can engage with us through our YouTube channel. We'll be more than happy to clarify further. You've been watching Own Land in Kenya. I'm Solomon Wangwe. Stay tuned for more information on strategic land investment.